Years of political instability has left the archipelago of islands that make up Comoros mired in poverty. But the government says the country still has enormous investment potential. It plans to take advantage of its beaches, untapped energy resources and a young population to attract much-needed capital. CGTN's Uche Okoronkwo examines the reforms the country is implementing to realize this vision.
At first glance, Comoros' largest island, Grand Comore, is picture-perfect, lined with beautiful beaches. But a drive into the city of Moroni reveals a dearth of infrastructure and poverty, remnants of over 20 coups in the past decade. However, locals here say its economy is not as fragile as it seems.
With a goodwill, I think it will be possible for us to look forward. And now with the actual president, with his own vision to make Comoros an emergent country from now to 2030, I think if we give the priority for the development for the sector which are very important for us, like tourism, fishing, agriculture, and others. But these three sectors are the main sector for our development.
But despite being a key exporter of vanilla, cloves and perfume essence, it still remains one of the world's poorest nations. The government says it is gradually implementing a poverty reduction and growth strategy, which will focus on infrastructure investment. Already, the purchase of new power stations in 2015 led to the recovery of electricity production, revitalizing sectors like tourism. Investors are still held back by a tough business climate. The country is currently 158th out of 190 countries on the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business rankings. Its investment promotion agency says it is working to improve conditions for foreign investors.
Foreign investors now have more rights than Comorians because in our new code, if you have an investment of about £200,000 between 7 to 10 years, then you can get tax exemptions. If you invest more, then you get exemptions for 10 to 15 years. This means the government will support you until your investment matures.
The country just recently joined the folds of Southern Africa's regional bloc, SADC, seeking to develop ties with Africa's English-speaking nations. It says the move is part of its strategy to take full advantage of the historic Africa Continental Free Trade Area.
Comoros, we have officially 742,000 people. It's a peanut, it's nothing. But we have just next door a big market of 1.2 billion of people. If Comoros decide that we are only producing water, mineral water, we have volcano, our soil is a volcanic, our water is the best one in all the regions. So if we say that just we focus on water, produce water and export to those countries, it's huge.
Where other nations have been slow to return the favor and invest, China has filled that gap.
We have a very fruitful cooperation in the area, such as politics, economics and investment, the public health, the transport, telecommunications, the television and broadcasting, radio, etc.
Economic experts say the outlook does seem brighter for these Indian Ocean islands, forecasting growth of between 3 to 4% in the coming year. Uche Okoronkwo, CGTN, Moroni, Comoros.